Hi vinyl community, John here. So this is my video where I'm going to show records produced by Tony Visconti as requested by James Griffiths, the vinyl professor. Yeah, a few people I've seen show just 3 or 4. The idea is to cover as many as we can, hopefully show all of the albums by him. I'm a little bit sceptical because I think some of the latter albums that he's produced won't necessarily be things that the VC circle of people have or listen to. I don't know, but I might be wrong. But we'll see how we go. So there's a list on Wikipedia. You've all seen it maybe. And I've just sort of worked my way through that list and sort of picked out the ones that I have. So this is Tyrannosaurus Rex, Prophets, Seers and Sages, the Angels of the Ages. It's the second album, and this obviously is just a reissue. It's not an original album. It's one that I've had for years, since I was a kid. So well, there you go, there it is. The next 2 albums are part of a twofer that I have. There's Unicorn, and there's a bit of Stars. Again, I mean, I've had these since my teenage years. Okay, the first album as being T-Rex. This is the first T-Rex album. Then there is Electric Warrior, one of my all-time favourite albums. That is fantastic. I like this so much. I gave it a brand new 180 gram copy of this to my son for Christmas, who's enjoying it. Next on the list was Bowland Boogie. Now this is a compilation album, but that was produced by Tony Visconti really. Slider, I showed this just recently. Tanks, I showed that just recently, black and white cover. And T-Rex in Concert, this one. Yeah. I found one more that wasn't on that list on Wikipedia, and that is this. This is also a compilation. It's just called Get It On, but it says quite clearly produced by Tony Visconti for Straight Ahead Productions. I don't know if you can see that there, but there you go. David Bowie's Space Odyssey, or the David Bowie album. Man Who Sold the World. There's a live album called David. David Live. And it says David Bowie at the Tower of Philadelphia. Young Americans. Not one of my most favourite David Bowie albums. In fact, I'd probably say this is one of the ones I play the least. Low. Heroes. Shown that again recently. Stages. David Bowie Stages. Live double album. Lodger, gatefold here. I always remember getting this. It's quite an unusual record, and I would have been a teenager when I was listening to this, and yeah, it was nothing like nothing I'd ever heard before. Okay, here we got Scary Monsters. So that was the David Bowie ones I had. I've got obviously I've got a few more of his albums, of David Bowie's albums that are produced by Visconti, but they're on CD, and I don't think that counts really, does it? I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. So then we got Osabisa. That one. Great album that is. I think Graham showed that recently. The Straubs from the Witchwood. Sparks, Indiscreet. There's another one I've just showed. The Male Brothers. Thin Lizzy, Bad Reputation. Black Rose, or Thin Lizzy. On the back it says Rossini Fiscal Knock Dublin. I just assume that's Irish. I really don't know. Interesting, yeah. His what's his name now? Gary Moore on the back, stepping in for Brian Robertson while he wasn't there. Live and Dangerous, brilliant album. Only just recently heard that this is supposedly lots of overdubs, that it's barely live, a bit like the Judas Priest album, Unleashed in the East, similar kind of thing. Oh, I don't know. Still, it's a really good record. Boomtown Rats. Is that Mondo Bongo? Hazel O'Connor, Breaking Glass. That's a record I've had for a very long time too. And Hazel O'Connor, Cover Plus. So, Modern Romance, Trick of the Light. I showed this just recently. No, sorry, not recently. Probably about a couple of years ago now. It's a record that I'd sort of had. No, I'd never had. I've always sort of dismissed it out of hand. I mean, it came out in '83, so I'd have been 13 at the time. And the kind of the girls that were starting to sort of get all interested in pop stars, and you know, your George Michaels and your Paul Youngs and your Simon Le Bons, they were sort of swooning over these two guys in Modern Romance. So I kind of dismissed them out of hand, and I didn't pick this up until quite late. And listening to it, it's surprising actually how good it is. There's lots of really cool brass and lots of sort of interesting Latin rhythms that they use in their pop music. Okay, then we've got Adam Ant, Vive le Rock. Great record. And then the last one I've got to show is The Alarm, Change. I think Jürgen S. showed this. And as far as I can tell, that's all of the albums that I have that are produced by Tony Visconti on LP. I don't think I have any more. I didn't recognise many of the others. Anyway, good luck, James. We're trying to get everybody to show as many of these as they can. It would be really interesting to see how far we get, and it would be interesting to see, perhaps even learn a little bit about some of the new artists that he's producing now. I don't know, but I hope I've managed to tick a few off the list. Thanks very much, everybody. Check out my next video. Bye.